Hallå guys. Hallå guys and welcome to another episode of Välkommen till det. Hallå guys and welcome to...
Det är inte Göteborg, vad fan händer?
Hallå guys and welcome to another episode of Välkommen till det. In this episode I'm going to talk to you about the smoke launcher. And the smoke launcher is a gadget available to the assault kit, and it's not as bad as people seem to think it is. Some people disregard the fact that it can be used for more than to just annoy your enemy, and it's a known fact that most people run with the grenade launcher followed by the shotgun, and that's with a pretty huge majority. And yes, in some, I'll say most maps, they are the most beneficial ones. But I will try to explain where the smoke launcher is the better choice and will benefit your team the most. So, there are several ways to use this. There's the right way and there's the wrong way. And unfortunately, there are quite a lot of people using it the wrong way. One thing that bothers me is when you're playing rush mode and you just arm the MCOM station, and then someone decides to put a smoke on top of the MCOM. Don't do that. You've already armed the MCOM. Now that smoke will cover the enemy instead of helping us. So if your team has already armed the MCOM, don't smoke it. Instead, smoke their part of the base. Smoke their spawning points, because that will force them to run blindly out of the smoke and get picked off by your team. And the same goes for trying to push the enemy base. Try to smoke ahead of you, don't smoke right on top of you, because then you won't be seeing shit and you will most likely be taken down as soon as you leave the smoked area. So the baseline is put smoke in their face, not your own. Of course, there are exceptions. There are some situations where smoke in your own spot is a good thing, like when fleeing the scene. A quick smoke down in the ground is better than to look up and find whoever is firing at you. Also, as I said, the smoke launcher can be used for more things than to just give cover. You know how choppers often use the vehicle smoke to remove your tracer darts? The smoke launcher actually works the same way. So let's say that you're playing on heavy metal and you're driving a tank and then suddenly a tracer dart hits you. And unfortunately you're using the vehicle weapon specialization instead of the smoke. So what you can do is to quickly jump out of the tank, equip your smoke launcher, fire the smoke grenade at your tank and then drive away. So yeah, the smoke launcher removes tracer darts just as the vehicle smoke does. The second thing is that it also removes spotted targets. And no, it's not easy to tell if you're spotted or not, but there are situations where it can be quite obvious. I rarely do this myself, but at least now you know that it works. And the third thing that most people don't know of, I think, is that smoke also disables the recon sensor mines. So if you're taking over a base and you start to hear the beeping sound of a sensor mine, just put a smoke in the room or the area and the enemy won't be able to see you on their minimap anymore. And that's it. Again, I hope you learned something new. My next video will probably be another tips and tricks one. I'm not really sure though, but probably. So, have a nice day and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.